June 16, 2025. For the first time in 663 days, Shohei Ohtani stepped back onto the mound. Fresh off his second Tommy John surgery, he returned with a blazing fastball hitting 100 miles per hour, facing the Padres lineup like a man on a mission. Shohei's back on the mound. He's hitting triple digits right out of the gate. That look, he only shows it when he's pitching. Even Dodgers management couldn't contain their excitement. I've never been more excited about a player's return. Shohei is an extraordinary talent, arguably the best player in the world right now. GM Brandon Gomes. It's very exciting. The anticipation here for the game is, man, it's going to be bananas when it happens. Manager Dave Roberts. Behind Ohtani's historic return as a two-way player lies a journey marked by setbacks, breakthroughs, and relentless determination. To celebrate this incredible comeback, we created this video to walk you through the evolution of Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher. Chapter 1. The Spark of Competition. On a baseball field in Iwate Prefecture, young Shohei Ohtani began his journey with the Mizusawa Pirates. As a 5th and 6th grader, he suffered crushing disappointment, failing to qualify for the national tournament 2 years in a row. Those early setbacks would shape his mentality. "You can't feel true frustration unless you've lost," Ohtani would later say. "Losing taught me so much more than winning ever could." In his first year of middle school, that disappointment turned into motivation. He finally reached the national stage and made history at the Tohoku Regional Tournament, striking out 17 batters in just 6 innings. But Ohtani's competitive fire truly ignited when he met his first true rival. His name was Tomoya Osaka, a powerful pitcher from Aomori's Choja Red Sox. Osaka was big, Ohtani recalled. He threw hard, he had real power. It made me realize there's always someone better. At the time, Osaka stood 168 centimeters tall, while Ohtani was still lanky and developing. In their national matchup, Osaka's team made the final 8. Ohtani's team was eliminated in the first round. But everything changed in high school. When they met again, the roles were reversed. Osaka saw firsthand how much Ohtani had evolved. "Watching his slider disappear into the glove, I finally understood what people meant when they said a pitch could vanish," said Osaka. Reflecting on that era, Ohtani said, "I had been playing in such a small pond. That experience opened my eyes. There's always someone better out there. That's what drove me." Chapter 2. Trials and Triumphs at Hanamaki Higashi High. Shohei Ohtani chose Hanamaki Higashi High School, inspired by his idol, Yusei Kikuchi, who had once walked the same halls. "The fact that Kikuchi never won the national title made me want to achieve it myself. I wanted to do what he couldn't," Ohtani later shared. Under the guidance of coach Hiroshi Sasaki, Ohtani's development followed a scientific path. He was taught to set measurable goals, like throwing 99.4 miles per hour, and to map out exactly how to achieve them. His teammate, Takeshi Sasaki, remembered those intense days. Practice ended around 10:30 p.m. every night, but Shohei always made sure to get 6 hours of sleep. He never wasted a moment. Daiki Obara recalled Ohtani's transformation during games. The moment a match began, he changed. His focus was terrifying. He hated to lose more than anyone I've ever met. But just as his momentum built, injury struck. In his second year, Ohtani suffered a growth plate injury in his left hip. He couldn't pitch. Despite making it to the Koshien tournament, his team lost in the first round. Unable to run or train normally, Ohtani focused on building muscle. Obara said he had to eat 10 bowls of rice a day. Sometimes he'd just wash it down with eggs and natto. "It was rough," Ohtani admitted. "I ate constantly, before school, during lunch, after practice. It wasn't fun." But when he returned to the mound, everyone noticed the difference. Catcher Yuki Sasaki said his fastball had weight. Before, you could hit it if you timed it right. Now, it felt heavy and overwhelming. Most batters could only foul it off. Coach Sasaki reflected. Without that injury, he wouldn't have hit 99.4 miles per hour, or hit 56 home runs in high school. That setback turned out to be the turning point. Then came the summer of his third year. In the spring tournament, Ohtani's team lost to powerhouse Osaka Toin. The defeat devastated him. He pasted a newspaper article from the game on his dorm room wall as a constant reminder. "I never once thought it's good we lost," he said. "It just hurt." But redemption was near. In the semifinal of the Iwate Regional Tournament, he threw a legendary pitch. With 2 outs in the 6th, the scoreboard lit up, 99.4 miles per hour. Catcher Ryuki Sasaki couldn't believe it. "I thought it bounced in front of me. It was that fast, but then it exploded into my glove." Setting a goal just slightly out of reach was key, Ohtani said. "People said it was impossible. I didn't care. I believed." Despite that moment, his team lost the final 3-5. The dream of a national title ended there. "More than throwing 160, I wanted to win for the people of Iwate. That's what hurts the most." After the game, he wept, but those tears would fuel the next stage of his journey. Chapter 3: Building a Foundation in Hokkaido. When Shohei Ohtani joined the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters, he immediately became the center of attention. Veteran teammate Atsunori Inaba recognized Ohtani's rare talent. His joints were flexible, his movements explosive. Some may question the two-way path, but Shohei has the ability to be both an ace and a cleanup hitter. Only those truly gifted can take on such a challenge, and I wanted to support him. Even Ohtani himself admitted, "There were times I honestly wasn't sure if I could do it, but deep down, I believed I was capable of being a two-way player." On May 23, 2013, Ohtani made his pitching debut in NPB. He touched 97.6 miles per hour, a new record for a rookie's first appearance. Catcher Shinya Tsuruoka recalled, "In Ohtani's first year, maybe 1 or 2 out of every 5 pitches were good. That was about the best we could expect. But when he did hit the target cleanly, the quality of that one pitch was so eye-opening it revealed just how much upside he had." Manager Hideki Kuriyama insisted on letting Ohtani grow as a two-way player. "I didn't want to crush his potential. He had 2 elite gifts. Why develop only one?" In his second season, Ohtani's body transformed. More muscle, more velocity. On May 13, 2014, he threw his first complete game shutout against the Seibu Lions. "Being able to go deep into a game gave me confidence," he said. "It meant a lot." At the All-Star game, he clocked 100.6 miles per hour, the fastest by a Japanese pitcher. Rival Shintaro Fujinami couldn't believe it. "Has there ever been a guy in Japan who throws 160 that easily? Unreal." Ohtani finished with 11 wins and a 2.61 ERA. More incredibly, he became the first player in NPB history to record double-digit wins and home runs in the same season. Pitching coach Masato Yoshii saw a clear evolution. His forkball improved dramatically. That changed everything. Then came 2015, the year of the pitching triple crown. On opening day, he went 5.2 innings, allowing just 1 run. Rakten's hitting coach, Yuji Hiraishi, was stunned by Ohtani's quick delivery. "If you throw under 1.1 seconds, it's super quick." Shohei was that fast. His athleticism is unmatched. By season's end, he had 15 wins, a 2.24 ERA, and led the league in wins, ERA, and winning percentage. "It's not just about titles," Ohtani said. "It's about understanding what worked, what didn't, and how to keep improving." In the 2015 Premier 12 International Tournament, he was nearly untouchable. 13 innings, 21 strikeouts, 0.00 ERA. Ohtani's foundation was built. His next chapter, conquering the world. Chapter 4: The Path to 102.5 miles per hour. In 2016, Ohtani wrestled with recurring blisters, which forced him to leave multiple games midway, but he came back stronger each time. In September, he set a new NPB velocity record at 101.9 miles per hour. Then, on September 28th, a crucial game to clinch the team's pennant, he threw a complete game shutout with 15 strikeouts. Manager Hideki Kuriyama, known for his tough love, finally praised him. "I never complimented his pitching, but that was the best." Then came the Climax Series Game 5. Ohtani appeared as a reliever in the 9th inning and hit a personal best of 102.5 miles per hour on the radar gun. Catcher Tomoya Ichikawa said, "TV doesn't do it justice. As soon as he released the ball, it was already in my glove." Baseball legend Katsuya Nomura proclaimed, "This is incredible. A superstar has arrived. One who may even surpass O in Nagashima." Scouts around the globe took notice. In spring 2017, all 30 MLB teams came to Arizona to see him. During a scrimmage against the KBO's Lotte Giants, he struck out 4 batters in a row using fastballs around 97.6 miles per hour. Giants scout John Cox said, "His competitive fire is obvious. I want to see more of him as a pitcher." Royals advisor Renee Medina remarked, "Even at 70%, he's better than most pitchers in the world." New York Post columnist Joel Sherman summed it up. "He might be a once-in-a-lifetime talent." One scout said, "Look at him. He's Hollywood. You can't take your eyes off him." Chapter 5. Trials in the Majors. On April 1st, 2018, Shohei Ohtani made his MLB debut against the Oakland Athletics. He allowed 3 runs over 6 innings and earned his first big league win. MLB's official Instagram declared, "The world was watching, and Ohtani did not disappoint." But on June 8th, disaster struck. He tore his UCL and had to undergo his first Tommy John surgery after the season. After the 4th inning, he came into the dugout and said, "My elbow feels tight." "We knew it was serious," recalled an Angels staff member. Reflecting on the surgery, Ohtani said, "I think it was the right decision, especially in terms of timing. Normally a procedure like this would take you out of games for over a year, but I felt there were still ways I could contribute to the team. That gave me something positive to focus on. Still, I won't truly feel at peace until I'm back on the mound." In 2020, he attempted a return as a pitcher, but in his first outing, he recorded no outs and allowed 5 runs. His second start lasted only 1 2/3 innings, with 5 walks and 2 runs. Manager Joe Maddon said, "You can't give up after 1 or 2 bad starts. He has too much potential." But a third outing never came. Another arm injury ended his season. "I kept tweaking my form," Ohtani said. "I'd try different things every bullpen session." Still, he stayed positive. "It wasn't a good year, but that just means there's room to grow. I'll work on it in the offseason." Agent Nez Balello recalled, "His mindset heading into 2021 was intense. He told me, 'I'm erasing 2020. Watch me. I'm coming back.' And he did, with a vengeance." Chapter 6. Reinvention and Resurrection. 2021 was the year Shohei Ohtani changed baseball. He crushed 46 home runs and, as a pitcher, went 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA and 156 strikeouts. His fastball touched 98.8 miles per hour, and his secondary pitches became sharper than ever. After 3 years of setbacks, just being able to play a full season felt like a huge win, he said. He knew that if his 2-way experiment failed, he might have to give up pitching or hitting. "If I'm not needed, I'll walk away. That's the reality of this job, whether I'm in Japan or America. I have to deliver." Opponents quickly learned what they were up against. Aaron Judge said, "His fastball is the toughest to hit. 99 miles per hour with 5 or 6 different secondary pitches. It's a nightmare." JD Martinez added, "You can't predict anything he throws. His fastballs move, his sliders sweep, and his splitter drops like a rock. He's elite." Former teammates agreed. "What amazes me is his recovery. He throws 100 pitches, racks up strikeouts, then shows up the next day in the lineup. I could never do that." Jared Walsh. "He shows you everything baseball has to offer. 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, 470-foot homers. He steals bases. He's one of a kind." Kurt Suzuki. Fangraphs praised his strategy. "His ability to shift gears in key moments is elite. No pitcher draws more attention in full-count, bases-loaded situations." Ohtani had unlocked a new weapon, gear shifting. When the stakes rose, so did his intensity. His slider transformed in 2021. It broke about 56 centimeters at 87 miles per hour. "It's practically invisible," said catcher Max Stassi. "It's one of the best pitches in baseball." In 2022, it baffled hitters across the majors. "His slider really breaks," said Alex Bregman. "He has so many good pitches." That year, Ohtani also added a new pitch, the turbo sinker. clocked at 98.8 miles per hour with over 45 centimeters of movement. It shocked analysts. "Most guys wait until the off-season to add a pitch," said Rob Friedman. Ohtani did it mid-season. Pitching coach Matt Wise called it the best sinker on the planet. Manager Phil Nevin added, "To move like that at 100 miles per hour? Hitters had no idea what to do. Altuve looked totally lost." Stassi agreed. His two-seamer and slider, both world-class. And he keeps improving. There's no ceiling. Then came the WBC showdown. In the 2023 final, Ohtani struck out former teammate Mike Trout with a devastating sweeper. "I wasn't expecting a sweeper on that pitch," Trout said. "It started in the zone and darted away. Unhittable." MLB.com declared, "The sweeper is baseball's hottest pitch, and Ohtani is its face." Even his high school teammate Daiki Obara was stunned. Back then, he wasn't a control pitcher. Now, he's a totally different player. Chapter 7: Setbacks and a Triumphant Return. August 23rd, 2023. Against the Reds, Ohtani left after 2 innings. The diagnosis? Another UCL tear. Dr. Kozo Furushima offered insight. It wasn't the two-way play that caused it. It was pitching every 5 days like a normal starter. The fatigue added up. CBS Sports remarked, "Ohtani has consistently achieved what once seemed impossible, surpassing expectations at every turn." They also noted he would have been a leading candidate for the Cy Young Award had it not been for the injury. On September 19th, before the season ended, Ohtani underwent his second Tommy John surgery. In 2024, he focused exclusively on hitting. As a Dodger, he hit 50 home runs and stole 50 bases, an unprecedented feat. He led the team to a World Series title. Quietly, he was preparing for his return to the mound, and on June 16, 2025, he came back. GM Gomez revealed, "We talked a few days prior. He said, 'What else is there to wait for? I'm ready.'" Roberts echoed, "He's the best player on the planet, and we've got the best seat in the house tonight. To watch this guy start and then take an at-bat, this is bananas." As the starting pitcher and leadoff hitter, Ohtani threw 28 pitches in the first inning, allowed 2 hits and 1 run, and topped out at 100.6 miles per hour. Despite giving up a sacrifice fly due to a clearly missed strike call on Manny Machado's check swing, he settled down and retired the following batters to limit the damage to just 1 run. In his second appearance on the mound, Ohtani threw a 1-0 scoreless inning, allowing no hits and striking out 2 batters. At the plate, he hit his 26th home run of the season, a 2-run shot, and added a triple, driving in a total of 5 runs. In his third outing, he pitched a 2-0 shutout innings, giving up 1 hit and 1 walk while striking out 1. He also unleashed a fastball that reached 102 miles per hour, the fastest pitch of his MLB career. Nationals manager Dave Martinez said, "The ball was coming out. His sweeper was really good. He was very effective." Former star Dontrelle Willis said, "Shohei Ohtani never underestimates himself. He steps onto the field believing he can be Superman. And honestly, it makes sense, because he has shown superhuman performances time and again." Even opposing broadcasters were captivated by Shohei Ohtani's remarkable two-way skills. When someone gets on base, Shohei steps up to the plate. So no matter what happens, the drama is far from over. Nationals announcer Bob Carpenter. No doubt, he is a once-in-a-generation player. He's an avatar. Guardians analyst Rick Manning. "We are witnessing something historic. Have you ever seen anyone like him?" D-backs commentator Stephen Berthiaume. "I think Babe Ruth would be amazed to watch him play. If he saw him, he'd be one of Shohei's biggest fans." Royals broadcast FanDuel Sports Network, Kansas City. In every stadium, even on the road, Ohtani draws awe. Gomez summed it up. "The main goal is obviously to have him strong down the stretch run and through October. I think it's just seeing how each outing goes and whatever that looks like." Shohei Ohtani overcame 2 Tommy John surgeries and returned to the mound after 663 days. With 102 mile-per-hour fastballs and a dazzling arsenal of pitches, he's once again shocking the world. His high school dream to become the best player in the world is now a reality. Coach Hiroshi Sasaki recalled, "Setting goals is important, but his dream felt too big. Now I know. He saw a world none of us could see." From childhood losses to devastating injuries, every setback made him stronger. The evolution of Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher, is far from over. In the second half of 2025 and beyond, he'll keep rewriting the rules of baseball. As a true pioneer, Shohei Ohtani's journey continues.